What's going on, guys? Cryptic Shadow here, bring you my video for the September 1st TCG confirmed ban list. Now, when I saw this ban list last night, I was just losing my mind. Like, I had no idea it would be something like this. If you don't want to sit through the whole video, I'm putting it in the description below. You can check it out there, only listing the changes. But for now, here's the ban list, and I'm gonna discuss just a few of these cards. Baby Dragons are banned. Stratos is banned. Shockmaster, Card Destruction are banned. Gateway of the Six are banned. Heavy Storm Monster Reborn are banned. Pot of Avarice is banned. Spellbook of Judgment. Super Rejuvenation, Solemn Judgment, and Ultimate Offering. Now, the Baby Dragons, same thing as the OCG list. Dragons were going too crazy in both formats. They had to stop that deck. Stratos, not too sure about this card, but it did have a really good OTK with heroes if you played Hero Lives and Bubblemans. Shockmaster, no more shock locking. They're trying to keep people from getting locked out the game so that there's more interaction between you and your opponent. Heavy Storm being banned. Time to set a lot of back row, I guess. Gateway, no more samurai spam. They're trying to, like I said, trying to slow it down a little bit. Make sure that both people get a chance to play it out. Have some more skill factored in. Avarice being banned. Pot of Duplicity comes out in Shadow Specters, so a lot of us saw this coming. Judgment being banned. Prophecy was too good with it. They were good without it, but they were just too broken with that card. Super Rejuve, auto win for Dragons. Judgment, generic. It's a generic problem solver, and it seems like Konami's trying to get rid of those as much as they can, which you'll see further down into the list. So for your limiteds, you have Atlantean Dragoons, Fire Fist Spirit, Deep Sea Diva, Genex Alley Birdman, Rescue Rabbit, Thunder King Rai-Oh, Evigishki Mind Augus, Dewloren, M7, Dimensional Figure, Gold Sark, Royal Tribute, Bottomless Trap Hole, Compulsory, EEV, Macrocosmos, Soul Drain, and Torrential Tribute. Now, like I said before, Torrential Tribute, Eradicator, Compulse, Bottomless, these are generic problem solvers. Konami's trying to push these out as much as they can without just banning them all, because that wouldn't be in their favor. Soul Drain, it did stop a lot of things, and it also stopped your opponent from stopping you, so I guess that's one of the reasons they did that. M7 was a really powerful card in the format. It did a lot in terms of if you could summon it without a Constellar monster. It was a really good card if you had multiple, especially in Heretics. Fire Fist Spirit going to 1. I didn't see this coming, honestly, but it does really hurt 3-axis, and this way I guess you have to play multiple roosters now to help support the deck and fill the spaces. Diva going to 1 and Dragoons going to 1, just a hit to Mermills. Birdman, just a hit to that OTK with Divine Wind of the Mist Valley. Rabbit going to 1 and Thunder King going to 1, hitting decks like Macro Rabbit. Also, I believe that Rescue Rabbit was a indirect hit to Evil Swarms to slow down the consistency of them being able to make Ophions every single turn if they needed to. So I'm gonna move down to the semi-limits. Mezuki and Plagespreader going to 2. Dragon support coming in Shadow Specters. Striker going to 2, perfectly fine. TG agents are viable again. Tenki going to 2, further slow down Fire Fist decks. Prison going to 2, more generic problem solving. Not much to see there. No longer on the list, we have Malicious, not that great with Stratos being banned. Earth going to 3, which is great with TG Striker going to 2, which means agents are definitely going to be a viable deck next format. Tsukuyomi, not much to say about that card. Hero Lives going to 3, perfectly fine with no Stratos. Black Whirlwind. I love this card so much, and I thank Konami for giving it to us. And without Heavy Storm, your opponent has to commit Space Typhoons and other cards to destroying this card. So there is no generic card to just blow up all your opponent's back rows on a whim. Decks like Blackwings will be really good because they still have access to cards like Delta Crow and to reverse. E-Call going to 3, perfectly fine with only with 0 Stratos. So now with Stratos not being around, you'll have to play 3 emergency calls, and you won't be able to search your Destiny heroes if you're playing Maliciouses or Plasmas or anything of that sort. Especially with Scapegoat now at 3. Hieratic Seal of Convocation, perfectly fine. Hieratics needed a little bit of help. They were really good. They're really good with the OTK, but now M7 went to 1. I guess Konami's trying to push to make the deck still playable without it being too good. And Duality to 3, I think is perfectly fine because honestly, you can only play 1 per turn, so there's no way to just keep spamming them and put multiple cards in your hand at the same time. So guys, that's how I feel about the ban list. I recently did upload a Fire Fist deck list for you guys. I'm gonna have to update it. I've already been working on it. No worries here, guys. Just tune in for that. I'll have that to you guys probably Sunday for my weekly deck list. And comment, rate, subscribe, please, guys. If you can get this video, if you can get this video to 50 likes, I'll upload that deck list, that updated deck list, as soon as possible, guys. No worries here. This is Cryptic Shadow signing out.